You are welcome to the Urbane Blog Experience podcast.
What's good, people? What's poppin'? You're welcome to another episode of the Urbane Blog Experience podcast. And today with me, I have another special guest. In the house, in the building, in the studio with me, I have the awesome, the amazing David Samuel. You're welcome on the pod, bro.
Thank you very much.
So because of the last episode and the way the introduction went, how would you like to be introduced personally?
So just like a simple blog out there, I'm David Samuel. First of all, I'm a Jesus boy. I'm just gonna say it. Sorry, how does it sound?
No, Jesus boy is good. We appreciate Jesus boys. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Jesus boy too.
Okay. Jesus
boy.
Also,
Yeah.
We love Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love Jesus. Yeah.
All right. So, church boy. I'm an analyst by training. I'm a singer. I sing in the church for some reason. I think I'm in the choir. Yeah.
You think?
Reason. Yeah, I think I'm in the choir. Yeah.
You're not sure.
I'm sure. I'm just.
Say it with your full chest now.
Yeah. So I'm in the choir.
Mm-hmm.
I sing. Yeah, I'm just like that's your regular guy out there with a little bit of distinction if you see me outside.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you for coming on the pod. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, it's too much. So today we're going to be talking about something interesting. But before we get into all of that, how have you been? How are you doing? How is your week? Give me a lowdown of what you've gone through.
Yeah, my week has been okay. So I've been off work for some time now. So what I'm doing at the moment is I've just been doing some research. I'm looking into other sides, like where can we advance more into, you can, as an urban blog, you have to, spread those tentacles, like
Okay.
business from this end, business from that end, find plenty of money.
What is the most interesting thing that you found out so far?
Yes, so something I found out is that aviation business is very tight. Like there's so many certifications, so many regulatory bodies, like regulating everything, checking you, even till ticketing. Like till the tickets you buy, you have to be certified by IATA.
Are you trying to get into aviation?
I think I like that side of. So something came to my mind recently, like being on AI.
Yeah.
So we know like things are happening in the aviation industry where you have like the electronics now in AI, for example. In airplanes, for example, now AI is not there yet. AI is coming.
Okay.
But AI is not there yet. Understand? So I believe that the aviation industry is going to be like another 10, 20 years.
Are you sure?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like with the way AI and AI agents are coming out, it's not going to take 10 years. I don't think it's going to take 5 years.
Then I have a question for you. Will you let AI fly you? AI can drive you, but do you let AI fly you now?
Not right now. Okay. But obviously there will be series of there will be series of tests for you to get to that level where it's approved and tested that yes, AI can fly you now. I mean, it took a while to get to the point where we have self-driven cars. So yeah, I'm sure we're going to get to a point where we're having like self-pilot and all of that.
I agree with you. There's autopilot, no?
Yeah. Autopilot already.
Yeah, there's autopilot, but it's just like, okay, you're just cruising. But yeah, I agree with you because there's research going on now to see how you can make there's something I think they call it is that auto electronics? Something on I can't really remember now, but yeah. So there's research going on now trying to see how they can make it more automated. Yeah, make it more automated. But to be honest, there's no conclusion at the moment that is. So I feel like that's a place where people can just branch in right now and just till AI comes in.
That's interesting, honestly. Like my week has been mixed with so much emotion.
Oh,
okay. So there's been excitement with a little bit of anxiety, with a little bit of disappointment, with a little bit of happiness. Yeah. I tried out a new food this week.
What food?
It's called akple.
Apple.
Akple.
Apple.
It's AKPLE.
Where's it from?
So it's Togolese
Okay.
dish. It's like swallow, basically. It's made from cornmeal. So yeah, it's blended. It's like semo.
Okay.
Yeah, but made with maize, made with akple. It's really nice, bro. It's really lovely.
It sounds like a song that we don't sing.
I swear, it's so nice. I swear, like I would recommend people to try it out. That was really good. Also, guys, the devil tried today. First off, so if you can see, we have different mic stands right now. It's so I ordered for 2 of this new mic stand because I realized this one they're a bit too obvious and they can be a bit distracting. So I wanted something really small, portable, and solid enough. So I ordered for 2 of this, and Amazon did their thing again. They delivered one. I swear, I had a panic attack today. I saw the delivery, I was like, wait, there should be the second. Where's the second one? And yeah, I've reached out to them. They are sending another one. I requested for 2.
2 mic.
Yeah. So yeah, they should do that. So guys, if you're seeing this, we have a new mic stand. Next episode, we have 2 new ones. So yeah, I was really excited about that because I feel like it's really clean. It's nice.
Yeah, this is really lovely.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of jealous that I'm not the one using it, but it's okay. You're my guest, so enjoy it.
Can I take it from like a trophy?
No, I'm sorry. No, you can't. We don't do that. So yeah, that was good. Also, I know a lot of people wouldn't know this because again, men and boy child. Did you know yesterday was International Day of Boy Child? You did not.
Boy child have day.
You see, imagine.
The only things that have day that we know is like Women Day, Animals Day, Chocolate Day.
There is a day for everything, to be honest. But yesterday was International Boy Child Day.
Wow.
Yeah. So big shout out to all the boy child.
Big shout out to me. I'm a big boy.
We're racing for you. You're going to fly high. The sky is the limit. You got this. If you're watching this, if you're a boy, I believe in you. You got this. Honestly, keep going.
Yeah.
Be obeying. Be refined. Be bloke.
Shout out to you, boy.
So and that was actually interesting because I did not know to be fair. I saw someone and the person said it and it was a bit of a sub. It was actually Sheon Timothy. He's been on the spot before. So he wrote something on it on his status. Like, today is International Boy Child Day. I bet you didn't know.
It's so funny, right? Like, when it's like a different kind of day, you see everybody on their status. But nobody celebrated me.
I swear it's just the gender, man. This gender, they suffer.
Am I a boy child?
You were. For you to be a man, you have to go through the process of being a boy. So So and basically that was this week. Obviously work and it's been a chilled week, to be fair. Yeah,
I'm enjoying now.
I hope so. I really wish I could say that, but I'm not. Yeah, I was talking to my brother not too long ago. I was literally having like a midlife crisis and meltdown. Like, God, I'm tired. Like, I have to do this. I just go back from work. I've not had like proper sleep. Now I have to record. What is this life?
Yeah.
When this guy was going to reply, he just started singing.
Like.
But it was like it was good to just vent out and have someone listen to it like that. So but I feel better now. I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this pod. I'm glad we're running this. Yeah. So today, the topic we're talking about is very broad. So we'll try to like pick on a few things about it. We're talking about love. We're talking about money. We're talking about loyalty. We're talking about relationship in dating and family and everything in between. like the connecting dots, the way they interact with each other, the way they relate with each other, the way we apply those things in our life. These are very fundamental. These are very important aspects of our life. They are the decision makers of our life. You know, the relationship we have with our family, the kind of partner we have, the friends we have, the level of loyalty, the kind of love we give, the level of love and the kind of love we receive. And the kind of love that you are receiving that you didn't even know that it's enough. Or you should be getting more. So we're touching every part of it. Well, we'll try to touch every part of it. And I think it's going to be an amazing episode. So you guys, this is one you should listen to. And also I wanted to ask you, now this topic is very broad. Why do you think anybody should listen to this particular episode right now?
No, like you said it all. Like what make us, especially the male gender, like, what really make us is the amount of love we receive. To be honest, I say it always, like, okay, let me say what people say outside. They say the only people who get real love outside are animals and women.
Do you agree with that?
Now, if you look at the context of the society and the way they preach love and the way they show love to men, I'll give you an example of what Thierry Henry said on one podcast like that, right? He was saying something, and he said one day he was leaving home. Then
I think I know the podcast you're talking about. Yeah, it's Diary of the CEO.
Yeah, Diary of the CEO, right? Yeah. So the son ran out to him and said, "Oh, Dad, bye." Do you understand? And he turned back. He saw the wife. He saw the other child. They were crying because he was leaving. So that moment broke him down. Because all his life, he always felt like they were just seeing him. For what he could provide. Right. Do you understand? So that's why I feel like most men go through outside, you know, like often just seeing them for what they provide, what you bring in, how much you can bring to the table, but when they see like people see them exactly for who they are and like not just for what you provide, it means a lot to them. So so loyalty, not just from your family, not just from your significant other, from also even your boys. Just like even your boys.
I swear, I feel like your guy man self, like those ones are very important. I feel like as guys, as male, and I'm trying not to make this conversation just to be exclusive to male and one gender. I feel like for male, really, for people that act as if, we have our emotion on check and all of that, there is also that validation that we secretly hope for. And that's level of see me for who I am and not the things I can provide.
100.
There's a level of acceptance that we yearn for, that we want. But society doesn't really like value that. It's just, it takes, and I don't blame the society. I feel like it's just the way life has been wired. This is like a gender that has been seen as a provider. Your sole job has always been like to take care of the family, provide. Obviously, things are changing now. Like we are in a different age now. Thank God for that.
I don't know about that. So in some quarters, in some quarters.
No, really?
In some quarters it's different though.
Really? Where do you think it's different now? I mean, I understand like you still have to be like, but there is not a lot of pressure on you to be the sole provider. Like go back to like days where the wife is just at home. This is the work of the man to go out and hunt and provide for the family and all of that. Now we are getting to a generation where the wife is working, the male is working, everybody's contributing and putting in work. People are compromising on certain things. So it's not too heavy on the male gender.
That's what we said, in some quarters. Not every quarter.
Obviously.
Not every quarter.
You feel like you're talking from experience. Is there something that I don't know?
Definitely. Like, well, my personal experience is I speak to people most times, like definitely like spoken to a girl before, you know, like okay, let me understand how you will deal with finances.
Right.
Like when you become one with your significant other, like how would you manage when you work and when like I'm like, no, I just want my man to provide everything. Like he needs to provide everything for me. I want to just chill, be the baby girl in the house.
Or just some princess treatment, you know?
Yes, I want some princess treatment, you know. I need to be a queen. My money is for me to go on holiday.
My money is my money.
Yeah.
His money is our money.
And it's becoming very predominant now.
Is
especially
it?
in this UK, yes.
I feel like a lot of people say it, but they don't really mean it.
They mean it.
They do.
I'm telling you, they mean it.
Yeah,
And
serious.
the moment, you know, like as a guy,
Yeah.
if you take a girl out now, for example, like you will not want her to pay.
Mm.
I don't know about some other guys, but I know definitely you will not do that.
Me, why?
You-
Let's pay the bills, man. How much? What did you order for? Oh, creamy pasta. Okay. How much is that? But I feel you.
Yeah, so sometimes you just want to throw that shit out and like, oh, okay, so the bill is coming. You will see the reaction on her face. Or she'll just move away like she's not even, like she'll just do her fingers like this. Like, oh, I want to go to the toilet.
Really?
That time that you want to pay bills, that you want to go to the toilet, or you're looking for something in your bag.
Oh my God.
I'm not asking you to pay, but sometimes those reactions tell me like where your focus is.
Mm.
You understand? I'm not asking you to, okay, come be with me, then come pay my bills.
I feel you. But to be honest, right, and I'm completely honest with you, I have not been unfortunate to actually meet women like that.
Yeah.
Even on first dates, like most of the people I've dated and my partner, when we met, they made the suggestion of, do you want to split the bills and all of that.
You've been
Honestly,
lucky, man. You've been lucky.
I mean, I'll try. I can't brag, but it is what it is.
You've
It
been
is what it
lucky,
is.
man.
I swear. So
I don't
like,
pay. I've paid. I've paid. I think I'm still paying.
but I don't mind paying though. Obviously, I'm going to
yeah.
say like, no, don't worry about it, and it's fine. But the fact that they suggested that, they were like, oh yeah,
You
so
understand?
yeah. And I think also this is where I'm going to. I think it depends on the kind of girl that you're asking out to. So maybe you should rethink.
I think I need to go back on my spec sheet. Like, okay.
You should probably
Yeah,
do.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you mean, definitely. And to be honest, too, it's like I said, it's not something that I would still do myself. Like, yeah, it's good to hear it, but it's not like, oh, yeah, okay, let's split it, let's take care of it.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. But I feel, but do you mean that is not exactly like a determinant of what the society expects? I mean, that is dates. We're talking about dates. I'm talking about like the society setting, the societal expectation of men in general, you know, and dating is very important. Yeah, but also like in like provision, the day-to-day activities, even in a situation where like you have a male colleague at work, and because there are some tasks that has been assigned to the person just because they are a male figure and they feel like, yeah, you'll be able to do better about it. By the way, I don't agree about this. I'm a feminist.
Okay.
Just so you know,
You're a feminist.
I am a feminist,
Okay,
but
no.
not in the new age or beta feminist. I genuinely believe in if there's an opportunity that I'm open to as a man, by all means, you should be open to a woman too. Their gender shouldn't stop them from it. If there is a biological reason why they can't do it, that's fine. If there is a reason like, okay, maybe because they don't have the strength to do it, that's fine too.
How about tree cutting?
Tree cutting. If you can carry saw and cut the tree,
Hole digging.
if you can do it, I mean, come on, there are a lot of women that they've done it before now that they are. I know women that they've carried hoes. And when I was in uni, because I studied crop production and soil science, there was at my 400 level, there's they call it the farm year. So basically we spent half of that session on the farm. You go to different units in the farm. It's not gender specific. Everybody, you carry your hoe and cutlass. You go to, they give you a portion. You clear land, you clear it. Obviously, some guys are like, oh, I'm a gentleman, I'll take care of it for you and all that. But there are ladies doing it too. So when I say I'm a feminist, I'm not saying like the today bitter ones. No, like it's no. But like if there's an opportunity, like it should be open to everybody. If there are reasons that they cannot apply to those things, like for jobs and all of that, why not? I get it. But yeah, I'm thinking about the way I just said I'm a feminist.
No, see, you can be a feminist.
I to be honest, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like my mom did that. She did that for us because she's a source of inspiration for us. Like the day I was editing my mom's CV, I saw her background and I'm like, oh my God, this woman is not playing, you know? So, and she's a woman. I've seen her juggle things. I've seen her gone through the most crazy things. I've seen her dealt with men and women at workspace. I've seen her move to the top of the ladder and all of that. And she's doing boss moves like in the community or in a space where,
and it's showing
it's
in the life of the family, you know?
Yeah, it's showing, obviously. So
That's it.
the way I've been brought up is to think like, oh, because you're a man or you're a woman, you're not allowed to do certain things. I mean, we are 3 boys. She didn't have any girl. So she would literally tell you like, no, you're not going to use your dick to cook or anything. So excuse my language. So all of you come to the kitchen, you cook. There is no, oh, it's the women that is the ladies' job to cook. You do all of that, bro. You sweep, you do all the things. So So I feel like that kind of like helps me in like seeing, I see women as my equal. I don't feel like, oh, you, because
you're this, you're that. No.
Biological makeup plays a role in this. There are certain things I can do that a woman cannot do because of the way they are wired. But that's fine. There are some things they can do that I cannot do. I cannot give birth.
You cannot give birth.
So far, right now, as a technology of today, we don't know about tomorrow. Maybe there will be some alternations and everything. So I have this question I wanted to ask you. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like your loyalty was tested? Was it in a what kind of relationship were you in? Was it like, were you dating or relationship with friends or with family?
So I remember very vividly when I was working with Cas45.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the is a tech startup then sell like automobiles, right?
All right.
So for some reason, while I was doing the job, as a guy now, you also want to like have your own side business, no?
Oh.
So while we're still doing the business, you see or hears it, okay, yeah, we're doing business then, yeah. Although the business has been sold out to GG now, so
yeah, because they are still like, wait, is it Cas45?
Yeah,
because they still do content now about like cars, the type of cars, the kind of I've seen their content once in a while.
Yeah, so I think the owner sold it to GG, then went to set up a new company called AutoCheck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, set up a new company called AutoCheck. So with the same model.
Right.
The same model.
So
the guy's a serial entrepreneur. He just keeps selling business.
On a side note, just to sorry to cut it short, I feel like there is one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't think about, and it's the idea of actually building a business to sell it. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like a lot of us, well, I can speak for myself. When I think about starting a business, there is always a bit of attachment to it that, oh, when I start a business, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Yeah. Guys, you can actually build a business, have a model of it, and just sell it and make huge money from it. There are a lot of people that are doing it. You don't have to go through the stress of sustaining it. If you have a good business, you're able to run it and it's working and it's doing really good. Mm-hmm. You can sell it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be overly attached with it. Just a side note. Yeah. But yeah, go on.
Just honestly, so there's this guy on Instagram. He also advertises that like he just starts up a business to a certain level, 6 months, 1 year into it. He set up for like 70,000, 100,000. You know, and if TikTok and Instagram is hearing this, come and meet me. I have a new idea for you guys. You guys come and bring money.
I have ideas too. I need ideas too. So maybe after this pod, you'll share some ideas with me.
All right. So
AutoCheck.
While we're doing that business, so on the side, we're selling like our own. So
Your own cars.
our own cars, yeah. So we sort out. So I had started my own side business while I was doing the main business.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
So on the side business, I would go source out cars because while I was in the business, I gained the experience. I knew like how to buy, what to check for, and all. So that experience I had gained, it's like, okay. Although in your contract, it'd be like you cannot like, you know, be in that same line of business. So what now happened in 2021, the business was going through a process where they wanted to sell it. So then in February, we were much retrenched off. So when I left the company, I went to start my own, like immediately with one of my friends from the same company. So in that process, there was this other guy that had like the business already going for him. He was like high up than us. So I was like, okay, fine, why not just we team up with this guy? We set up our own company, do our own advertising. Then we can just team up with him because he had a lot already. So just to go, okay, I'll pay some money to use side of the lot. I can bring my own cars, you know? So in that place, there was a guy that came from my own part of the country.
Right.
So I'm originally from Kogi State, right? So
Okay.
now, he came from Kogi State. So tell me why every time this guy wants to like maybe buy parts or buy like like how much they sold the car and all, he always tried to test me or try to put me against that guy. So he was always like, he had always been with that guy from onset, like they grew the business together. So, but for some reason, he tried to create like, maybe like a rift between the both of us. And the guy, tried to like make me sell him out in a certain kind of way. So if he wants to do things now, he wouldn't do with his own guy that they started the business with. He wants to do with me.
Right.
You understand? And that's making that other guy feel a certain kind of way
about you.
So now, feel a certain kind of way now. So like, can I trust this guy? We're from the same state. Why is it snitching me behind and all? And one day I just came out plain and I told like, bro, sorry, I see what you're doing. I understand maybe you might like me, like the way I do, like run the business or do my own side of the business. But this is your guy. You can't keep putting us like at loggerheads. You understand? Because all of a sudden, like, can we go and buy food?
Wait, you actually called him out?
Yeah. You run your business. I run my business. Do you understand? I'm just renting like a space within your area. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's more like you have a complex, then I'm renting like a shop.
Yeah. I know how it works.
Okay. You are my guy. Then, when I called him out for doing that, for some reason, I don't know till date, I don't know what happened between the both of them. So they separated. So the guy left. Now, my business partner was my very good friend that we now started the business together because we came from the same company together. He now started doing the same thing with him to me.
To you. Oh.
Do you understand? So at some point, I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to leave this space of the business. So I left the business and I went to like do a different business after them because he, I don't know if it's a test he was doing with his own guys. Do you understand? But for me, I was like, no, this is not for me. It's very toxic for me to like do so. Yeah, so I left it.
On that, that's a lot to unpack, by the way. But I want to ask you this: would you recommend doing business with who would you rather do business with? A long-time friend or someone new that you've never met before or you've recently met, and the goals align?
Okay.
Is it that person, or you would prefer to work with a long-term friend that you know them, you would believe that you know them like the back of your hand?
Yeah.
Who would you prefer to do a business with?
All right. So it's very broad.
Yeah. I get it, but yeah, give your answer.
So for me, right? Sometimes they say the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know.
I don't agree with that, but go on.
Yeah, I understand.
The
There's
devil I know don't me shaking, bro. the devil I know should let me be, please. Satan be gone.
Satan be gone, no.
But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So sometimes the person you've already known, you understand how to deal with this person. You understand. Sometimes you keep long-term business partners,
Right.
but still you should not close your eyes to like new opportunities and what the new person can give you. You understand? So let's say, for example, I have a business which I have been running with my friend. Then there's a better idea for me to be able to scale more, reach more people, reach more clients that this new person is bringing out to me. I may not totally disband you as my person, because sometimes commitment, that's where now goes back to like loyalty.
Right.
Understand? You have to stick to those that have been loyal to you like for a very long time. If they've given you loyalty, they've respected you before they gave you loyalty. Do you understand? So if you now want to throw them away because you've met somebody new, you've lost that loyalty and you've lost that respect. You understand? So at the end of the day, you still want to like not throw them out, but say, yeah, I want to do business with somebody new. But again, if you can find a way, sometimes people like the bigger you get, the more you tend to like want to forget people that are behind you. But if you can try, if it's possible, you can't bring everybody up. Anybody that wants to fly with you, take them with you.
Right.
But anybody that doesn't want to fly, you have to leave them, because if you keep holding on to them too,
Pull it out. Makes sense. And what you said right now is making me think about the process of recruitment and employing, especially if you are a new business starter or you're venturing into something new. We tend to want to employ like our friends, family members, because personally, I have this experience where I would start something that I feel like I can make money from it, and then I would delegate it to a friend just because I feel like, oh, you're going to benefit from it. Why can't I just share with you? Oh, you hold this down. You are responsible for this. But what I've learned is eventually the level of commitment they give to it is not the same. Also, because of the way that they've gotten those responsibility or the job, they don't deliver as expected. And I realize this is not just me. This is just my experience. Diary of a CEO, Steve also mentioned something like that when he started his business, I think the first graphics designer or a very important role, said he was a bartender that he met. I'm not sure whether it's a bartender or he met the person in the bar and they were just having each other like, you seem like a good guy. Would you like to work and all of that? And he regretted that. So that's very, very important. And the reason why I'm talking about it is it kind of contradicts the idea of loyalty. So think of you starting a business now and you have a family member that is in that same space that could deliver, right? That they have the experience. But because of the knowledge of them that you know, if I assign this role, this job, this project to you, you're not going to take it serious, knowing fully well that it's coming from me. And I'm not going to do that to you. Obviously, the way they are going to feel about it is, oh, you had this opportunity and you're not giving it to me. That's unfair. Would you feel a certain way about it? Would you feel bad about it? Or is there a way you can navigate that? Now we are getting into families and business and building. I actually like how this conversation has gone.
Yeah.
So is there a way you can navigate that into a win-win situation where your family member or your friend wins and you also win too, and your business is not suffering because of the decision you've made? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. So there's this trend on TikTok. Say, make I go the suffer because waiting stranger go talk.
Mm.
Now, but this time it's not a stranger.
As a well-known person.
Yeah, it's a well-known person. Now, but in that context, will I now go and suffer knowing fully well what you have been? Like, for example, now you don't have any experience with that job. I am open to be able to give you that opportunity. But because I know the way you would take it,
Right.
you would not handle that business as if it is your business.
Right.
Do you understand? So, for us to be able to have a win-win, if I must, because you must not help every member of your family. That's one. Yes. That's the honest truth. You cannot help. See, listen, your family will survive without you.
100. That is true. That is true.
God forbid if you drop down today.
Everybody's gonna move on.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They will move on like
So quick.
so quick.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You are only very important because of the contribution you can
The
make,
value that you
the
add.
value that you add. Do you understand? So they will move on. You understand? So what am I saying? If you're not going to make meaningful impact to that, if I must please you, I'll give you a lesser role. Then see how you can manage that role. In the long run, because you're a family, I'll need to see your commitment. I'll need to see how energy you're putting into that. What's your loyalty to that? But not even to me, to you making yourself better. Because some people fail to understand that when you put energy into your work, you're not just making the CEO, your manager better. You're making yourself better. Because you've researched. Do you understand? You were telling me something earlier before I got it. You said, you went to do your own research. You knew what you were supposed to do. You understand? Now, in the future, you can apply that same strategy and it will be accepted. When you run your own business, you can apply that same strategy because now you've bettered yourself. Do you understand? So sometimes people just do it because, I'm just going to do it. Because me, I do it because I want to learn for myself too. So tomorrow I can apply it to myself. So that's just it. Yeah. So I'll give you a smaller role. Do a smaller role. Let me see how you can make that smaller role better. Then from there we can
take care.
Yeah, it's more like employment now.
I said.
Yeah.
And that's actually how you can get a win-win from it. That's interesting. That's quite, yeah. Because I said that because, I mean, thinking about the African family setting, the kind of loyalty, the kind of bond that we have around families and helping each other, especially if you're like, for someone like us now who is in the diaspora, I've heard different stories of people sending money back home and, they'll
send you pictures. Does not exist.
God!
Like this now, you have sent money now, you have like 3-story building.
You know the funny thing, let me share a quick story, right? Yeah. When I was working as a photographer, right, this man came and he brought out some pictures and he was like, he needed to print them out. And while we were doing it, then he kept asking questions about like, how well can we manipulate it and all of that. It was a bit shady, like the questions he was asking were shady, but I mean, we still did the job anyways. We did what we had to do. And after that, then he made a phone call. Apparently he was talking to someone overseas. And the picture he sent was a building, but it was a different building. So he made the call to the actual owner of the building, who is in Nigeria at the time, then rang the person overseas, saying, I'm sending the picture to you right now. This is where we've gotten, Yeah. Before that, he had already made the conversation. He had already made a call to the owner of the. Apparently, he was just in charge. He was an agent to that building. Yes. So the person overseas was sending money for him to manage a project and build for him. And you could see the way he manipulated. Like, the narrative was so clean. I wanted to go meet him like, you are a bad man. But I respect your craft. So, yeah, like...
Beauty house in the air.
Honestly. And I think about it like, just imagine this person come by surprise, like, what are you going to show them? I'm sure you've read different stories and we've seen different stories about like people. So that is why I needed to ask that question, and that was very, very important. Another thing I wanted to ask about is like what is your representation of love? How do you get the confirmation and conviction that your partner loves you? What are the things that you look out for personally now?
Interesting topic. I was having this conversation. Was that last week? Don't get me wrong. I've always been.
It started with "Don't get me wrong."
I've always been pro love, but at this point, after like enough reasoning, looking at things, love does not exist.
Did you say love does not exist?
Love does not exist. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Now, love is a emotion, feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you feel towards somebody. Now, love in itself is not something that exists standing alone.
Mm.
You can't just see somebody and I'm like, okay, I love you.
What about love at first sight?
Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I don't think that exists.
You're just a honey.
Do you understand? You're just honey. Do you understand? I just want to not to come. Do you understand? See, love in itself comes with a lot of things. Loyalty, respect. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So those are the things that you would see from somebody, that you now put them all together, that you now form love.
Right.
But by the time you start taking, okay, if love exists, how come if you take out trust out of love, then there's no love again?
But also there are people that they love each other and they don't trust each other.
So you can just love, I can't love you.
I mean, not me, obviously. I cannot do that. But I mean, there are people that they love each other and clearly they don't trust each other.
Then that's not love.
So
we've lost the originality of love. Then that's not love. That's something else.
If we're going by what you've just said now, that means the idea of love is very subjective, right? It depends on the person's personal definition of love and what you are looking for and how you think love is. Which brings the question, what are the qualities and what are the things that you yourself would call love?
I'm not a very hard man to please. I am a very, I'm not a very hard man to please.
This is a very question. The question I'm asking you is very direct. The first answer. You've not given a direct answer. It was, I'm not a man. People will hate me for this. I am not a... Give answer.
Okay, listen. For men in general, I'm a man. I'm going to say about me. But for men, which I align with, do you understand? You see, where we find peace,
right?
Where we find respect, where I find peace, where I find respect, where I find loyalty, where I find good communication, do you understand? Where I find support, I can call it as love.
You can get all of that from someone who doesn't love you, you know.
You can get all of that from somebody who loves you, but in the context of love, there are some things that somebody else cannot give you. Now I'll tell you. I saw a video, a picture recently, right? Then I saw a man and his dog. That's just all he wants. He wants peace. No? There's a level of peace that you cannot get from just a friend, from just your mother, from just your father, from just your family member. I'm going to be very specific now. There's a difference between the love of your mother has for you and the love your partner has for you. If we're talking about relationship now,
right? There's
a level of peace that you can have with your partner that no matter what your mother do, she's not going to give you that level of peace. Yeah. So in the Bible, it says you would find, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. So that favor alone comes with a lot of things. I think Solomon was saying also in the Bible also that he found peace on the breast of his wife.
Is it the same Solomon?
The same Solomon. The same Solomon. That,
600
So
concubine.
when you put your head, do you understand? When you put your head on her, is that bosom they call it? No? Yeah, you find peace, comfort. So there's a level of peace you would find with your significant other that no other person can give you. So that's the real peace.
Oh.
That's the real peace. That's what I will call the real peace.
Yes. And that is what you call love too.
So now,
Ultimately.
like I said, if you find loyalty, you find respect, you find peace, you find support, all of these things
come together.
put together,
Aye.
communication, you understand? Put together, shown to you, would define love to that man.
That's interesting.
That's what me I would look for.
I feel like, to be honest, the things that you've listed, those are the things that anybody would look for. Well, most people would look for. Not anybody, but yeah.
Most same people, not everybody. Some people you have to know how to knock very well.
Is that not an important thing for you too?
It's part of it, but some people it is you have to know how to like knock very well for you to be
the intensity of your knocking says a lot about how you love me.
Says if they want to be with you or not.
Oh, true. I mean, yeah, obviously that comes with compatibility and how you are compatible with your partner. Those are the things that you have to look out for. Like if your sexual energy and level is not the same, there's going to be a conflict there, you know. And yeah, definitely, that's interesting. Are you in love? Have you ever been in love before?
I think we all have been in love. Yes, I have been in love. Yes, I'll say it. Yes, I have been in love.
Really?
I have been in love. I have experienced love, and maybe I lost it at the on the way. You know, like when you're trying to like make yourself better. Like Urban Blog, you know, trying to move to sustainability. You know, try to spread your tentacles. Sometimes you get so carried away by those things that you're chasing, and you would sometimes want to forget, like, oh, this person has been there for me, because you just want to hit where you want to go to. You are focused on where you're going to, and sometimes, you forget to drag the people that were with you, you know, along. Yeah, sometimes,
Is that a bit of regret that I sense there? Am I sensing a little bit of regret?
I would say yes.
Oh.
I would say yes, yeah.
What happened? Do you want to talk about it? Is there safe space?
No, so it was just a time where I felt like there was distance between us. So I was in the UK, she was in Nigeria. So sometimes physical conversations can resolve issues faster than over the phone. You know, like with somebody you don't see, you know, like that contact, that energy, you know. But like moving over to the UK, there's an issue, there's a communication issue now, there's distance.
There's the I'll call you back.
Life here sometimes when you just move in can be very, very, very tedious.
It's like chokehold.
Yeah.
All right, I won't die.
Do you understand? I want to get a job. I need to start paying my bills. I cannot spend all the money I came to this country with. You understand? I need to, you know, so like I need to study. I need to do this. I need to do that. And at the end of the day, you're so focused on those things, and it's taking away your family time. That's why they even say sometimes that you have to choose one. Be with family or go and make money.
You cannot have both.
You cannot have both.
What are the things you look out for when you're choosing your friends?
To be honest, I'm not a big friend kind of person. So I have very few. Like I have a very close group. So I don't have like too many people. Right. I call my friends, but if I call you my friend, then there's a lot of connection between us. Like you're my, like they say, like my bone man. You get so much loyalty, mutual respect for each other, you know, showing up for each other, you know, like when at every point in time I can show up for you, you can show up for me. Yeah.
Have you ever experienced those friends that they only remember you when they need your help? He's thinking about 5-10 scenarios. He's like, sit down, motherfucker.
Exactly another conversation I was having.
So share that experience with me, what it felt like, what you took away from it, and how you've seen life, especially when it comes to when people ask you for help, when friends reach out to you for help.
I've said it this year. Don't even call me. Don't ask me for anything.
Nobody should ask you for it.
But I told them from last year, don't ask me for anything. Don't even call me. And I think most of them got the memo. Like if you even sometimes if you message me. So imagine like somebody doesn't talk to you for like 1 month, 2 months going.
Right.
Then like hi.
I feel like sometimes you can see through the high.
I can see through the I know
once
where
you see the high,
from.
you know.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Okay, do I want to reply this?
The next thing, oh, I'm fine. Hi, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you doing? If you mention, if you venture ask them like, how are you doing?
Yeah, and they reply with, I'm not fine.
Yes, billing is next. So, hi, how you doing? I'm fine. That's it.
What if they reply, I'm not fine?
If you're not fine,
yeah,
I will not see that message for like. my phone has a way of screening messages. Like for like 3 weeks, that message will not drop.
Really?
So after 3 weeks, I'm like, oh, this guy messaged me 3 weeks ago. Oh, how you doing?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a lot of people they don't message you. Somebody messaged me recently, and he said, "Oh, bro, long time. How you doing?" I said, bro, long time. Genuinely, like, long time. The next thing is...
It was at that moment he knew he fucked up.
Do you understand? Like, even me, I knew I fucked up for asking him. Do you understand? Next thing he said, please, everywhere is tight. Can I get? You've not messaged me. You've not said anything. You've not even, like, greeted me before. We've not even spoken, like, in recent times. And the next thing is just billing straight. Because I magically just have money somewhere. I can just, just raise and give you. Which sometimes you might be happy to be in a position where you can give someone.
Right.
But for people to just see you because of what you can provide, it's often not the case. If you're my guy, right, and every 1 moment, oh, this match today, oh, these people played match today, oh, guy, how did you see the match now? We converse like that. It's easy for you to ask me for something and I can give you. One guy messaged me and said, I beg, I feel say 30K for your hand. Did you give me money to keep?
But it's 30K now. You're
I
a big man.
Who's a big man?
You are a big
they
man.
Whine. This guy, they whine me. Do you understand? It's not like the money is not the problem now.
Right.
But it's the intention. Like you can read from the message, like in between line, like,
right.
Bro, you didn't give me money to keep.
It's the audacity.
Do you understand? You didn't give me money to keep. And somebody will just call you early in the morning. I think it's that kind of calling like 6 a.m. in the morning.
To be honest, again, I don't really think I have. If I have, maybe like once or twice in my lifestyle, in my life. Yeah. Honestly, like I don't think. Maybe they think I don't have money, so which I don't. I don't.
You block them. You put them on DND.
But also, like, I get what you're saying. Would you prefer? How do you actually handle it? Do you just not reply the message, or do you just leave them unread, or do you actually call them out like, listen, this thing you're doing is not cool? Because I feel like it's a culture.
Yep.
That it's unwritten, unspoken about that much, but almost everybody can relate to it. Yeah. Like this conversation we're having right now, a lot of people can count 2 to 3 people in their head, like, oh yes, that's what this guy, they always message me and all that. It's something, but we never really address it. We never really call people to order, like, don't do that. That's not cool. You have not. in rare cases, people have done it, but usually people just avoid it.
Yeah.
And I understand it's easier, it's better to just avoid it. Yeah. But sometimes I feel like also it's good to call people out on their bullshit.
I can be very confrontational, but confrontational in the sense that I will call you out for what you do. I can just tell you, bro, I no get, no ask me. Don't ask me. Do you understand? Or I can just like, is it every time that you need something that you look for me? I can tell, I know how to tell you straight up, but sometimes again, when you look at the situation, you're trying to manage the relationship.
Right.
Do you understand? You're trying to manage the relationship. Even though in your heart, you know that, bro, I'm not going to give you this thing. I'm not going to give you, just move on. But you're still trying to like support the relationship, not to, do you understand? Don't burn the bridge.
Yeah, but that's the interesting thing, because if you know this person is always coming to you only when they need something, is that no more reason for you to burn the bridge? Is that no more reason for you to just like, you know, I'm not dealing with this anymore?
I agree with you.
Why do we feel the need to still manage that kind of relationship? Why do we still feel the need to like be in the good books? Like, oh, so I won't be seen as a bad person.
Yeah. So, you know, the essence of you having, like I said right earlier, is so that you can have people around you. But does not mean that because you have those people around you, they should take advantage of you. Do you understand? So yes, you want to have people around you. When they do something, you call them out. I'm like, see, let's not do it this way. I cannot give you this at this time. Yes, so I don't want to burn that bridge entirely, because at the end of the day, they are still your mutual friends, even if you burn that bridge. They still know somebody that knows you, that knows somebody, and it networks. You also might need them in the future.
There you go. That's the idea of like in the future, you never can tell. I might need their help too and all that. But also like, I understand that. And I'm saying this, and this applies to me too. I feel like everybody will try to manage those kind of relationship. And low-key, deep within yourself, you're always thinking, even if I have a problem, the chances that I will come and meet you it's very, very, very tiny. You won't be in the top 100 people that I'm going to reach out to help me out. But yet we still try to like not be seen in the bad light. And it's what is interesting to me is the fact that those things actually drains our energy. It drains, like you could be having a good day and that message will mess up your whole day. Like you'll feel some type of way. Why are you allowing that? Why are we letting this just keep going on? I'm asking this question because even me, I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, so there's just more like sentiment you add to it, like looking back on like where you're coming from, you understand, and you're like, let me not just destroy this relationship at this time. Let me try to manage it. So that now goes down to, okay, I need 50,000 from you. Okay, I don't have 50K. Can I give you 20? Can I give you 30? You understand? Do you understand? So just try to manage the relationship, because yes, you might not go to them like for everything you would need, or maybe there might just be this one day you want somebody to help you do something, and they might just be the only person available. I understand it might be.
We see,
move on, or
we all know what we are doing. You know, I said all the strings, all the things that we are just dragging with us, and you know, like that person has been on your contact list for over 5 years, 10 years, 11 years now, and you know their behavior. You know
what
they
are.
But yet you're like, maybe one day. Chances are that day would never come. High probability that day is not going to come, but yet we'll still do it. That is one of those things I think about it, and I find it very interesting. Which one would you rather do? Introduce a friend to an opportunity,
Okay.
or outrightly give them cash. Let me give you an example, right? I'm a fan of, if my guy is doing something,
Yeah.
I'm going to patronize them,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tell other friends of mine to patronize them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've been in a couple of situations where, because I was the one that introduced person A to person B, now there was a conflict, and I've been put in between them as, oh, it was you that referred me to this person. So you have to share a part of responsibility in what went down, because it didn't go right with me and all of that. And it was a very tricky and unpleasant place to be in, because my heart was in the right place. I was literally just trying to like help my friend, connect my other friend, find a way that all of us can grow and win-win situation, all of that. But it came back and beat me in the bum.
Yeah.
And there was one that actually destroyed the whole relationship I had with the friend because of the way the whole thing went down. So sometimes, and now I've learned that maybe the opportunity is not the best thing that I can do. Maybe it's just better that I just give out money. It's like, oh, let me just. Sometimes I've intentionally taken myself out of situation just because I know, like, if I introduce you to this person and I know the kind of behavior, the characteristics you have, the way you behave to certain things, and if what you're doing is gone south, you're definitely going to, like, it's going to backfire to me. I'm going to be caught in the crossfire of everything, and I don't really want that.
Yep.
So does that make you a bad person? Does that make you not a good friend? Or have you ever had any experience relating to that?
So, if you decide you want to give somebody fish or teach the person how to fish, sometimes they say, yeah, teach somebody how to fish.
They won't have to
Instead of
beg.
giving them fish.
Yeah, they won't have to beg for a fish in their life.
My brother, what do you want? Is it not fish that you want? So whichever way you get
Whether
your
I
fish,
teach you or I give you.
or I don't give you, fish is the fish that you want.
Alright.
But for me personally, right, I can't count how many opportunities I've just like, go take it. Even where I work, like, I can literally refer you if I see an opportunity, refer you and put in words for you without knowing you. Yes, it has backfired. Yes, I've introduced somebody to where I was working when I moved to the UK first time, right? Somebody to where I was working, and he tried to take steps that even myself, I was like, do you understand? Tried to make moves that even you yourself,
shock you,
do you understand? Like, bro, can you calm me down?
From where to where?
Do you understand? That really kind of like put a mark on our relationship. Even till date says, like, it's just like this. You get, we are no longer, because but to be honest, it still has not stopped me. If I see an opportunity and I feel like, back home in Nigeria, my business that I was doing, I used to sell like automobiles, I buy them, refurbish them, and I sell, right? Till date, I still get clients message me. I'm like, I'm looking for this. And all the way I'll just say, contact this person. Contact my friend. Just contact my friend. Take the contact, take everything. What I'm supposed to do is, tell me what you're looking for. When you tell me what you're looking for, I'll ask my friend, this is what you're looking for. How much? I'll mark it up, I'll give you. I'm like, no. No way. So a lot of opportunities I've seen, I rather just give you the opportunity. With support I can give you. That's the way I do mine. Because I believe, like, if you have and I have, the network is more powerful. The network is more powerful. So you have, I have, you have your G-Wagon, I have my G-Wagon. Let's do convoy. Do you understand? The next person, you to help the next person. Let it be like a brotherhood. Do you understand? That's, I was saying something earlier, like, I'm missing that now, like having a network where I can just meet people, like, we can discuss like a system,
Mm.
like where we can.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Urban Block is going to do that. It's one of the
Yeah.
things that we're applying. So we're trying to create a community where we have people of like minds. So yeah, that is coming. I promise you.
Okay,
Yeah, look forward to it.
Shaman.
Look forward to you guys. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, I get it, and I just feel like I've learned the hard way a lot.
I understand.
Obviously, yes, there are still some opportunities I would refer people to. I know, but there is a need for me now to take extra precautions,
Yeah, I
and
understand.
over analyze things, which usually you shouldn't need to. You shouldn't have to go through all that because you're a guy, let me introduce you, let me plug you into this and all that. But yeah, it's your rep at stake at the end of the day. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I understand.
And family now, right? When it comes to family, because we had we spoke about friendship
Yeah,
and introducing them, putting them on.
Yeah.
That's for friendship.
friendship.
With family, it's completely different. It's a different ball game. It's a different entire space. It's your family.
Yeah.
And especially for like I keep going back to someone who's in the diaspora like us right now. There's something called black tax.
Black tax,
Yeah. So that too. How have you been able to deal with that? How have you been able to stay connected, not feel used or exploited in your dealings with family back home, even families here, or even like when you were back home in Nigeria? What was it like? Because do you have a large family? I think that should be the question I should ask you first. But
I have a very small family. So, I've got 4 siblings. They're my 2 parents. Yeah.
And you say it's a very small family.
Yeah.
4 siblings.
Yes, just 5 children.
I see just 5 students.
Just 5 children now. You know, some people that have like 12 kids. That's one wife.
That's a football team, bro.
No, that's one wife. Oh. And they have like second wife, third wife. You know, they have like. Kids
I mean, nobody is doing that anymore now.
They still do.
Now in
They
this
still do.
age,
Some people see some young girls want to have like 5. Even in the UK.
5 kids.
Yeah, I have a friend that has like 5 kids now in the UK.
And how is the person coping?
He's 28.
And like, how are they dealing now?
He's doing well.
Is he?
He's fine. He's fine.
Right. Respect to you.
So, if you remember, we said earlier, if anything happens to you today, they will still move on.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't give them that money,
Mm.
they will still survive.
I mean, it doesn't have to be money alone.
Yes.
You know?
If you don't give them that tax, okay, let's use tax now. That tax, that support, they will still survive. That's just how man has been made. Man would always find a survival strategy.
Mm.
But yes, they're your family. You have to show support, turn up for them. So do not overgive and do not give at your own expense. It's not every time somebody swallows shovel at home, you will send money. Yes, sir. Somebody calls in, hello, my mother swallowed spoon, you send money. My cousin did this, you send money. At the end of the day, by the time you look at your account balance, you've not saved, you've not invested anything. At the end of the day, you don't have anything left. You understand? So it's not every time they ring you that transfer will follow. Sometimes they ring you like, I'm sorry, I don't have. Do you understand?
Fair.
Because fair enough, you're still trying to like manage yourself and move up the ladder. So if you keep dishing out that money, at the end of the day, you would look back and like, okay, I've sent too much money and there's nothing left for you to keep living from paycheck to paycheck because you keep paying black tax.
Sure. Well, I think, yeah, I get what you're saying. What I just don't understand and what is a bit a dark spot and a very, I don't know, is how do you feel like you're overgiving? When do you know that this is me overgiving now. This is the time for me to stop. Because it's your family.
Okay.
You always want to come through for them.
Okay.
And you cannot, well, the kind of family I have, like, we're very close. I'm very close with my brothers and all,
Yeah.
so we're good. And they do things for me too. We do things for each other. So
Yep.
the love is there. And honestly, except I don't have it.
Yeah.
Even if it gets really bad or worst case scenario, I actually have to like go outside and look for the money.
Okay.
If it's money, if it's that support, because I know and I have that genuine belief that I'm going to get it, and I've gotten it. So I have references, I have different situations that can back it up. So the idea of there is a point that you get to and you feel like I'm overdoing it now. I don't know. How do you identify that level or that point?
Yes. So what I've been able to do is I prioritize things. I put them in order of priority. Now, if you need something from me, I'm sorry, but it has to be like, what do you need it for? Your tuition. You want me to give you money, you want to go to school? Fine. You want me to support you in one way? Fine. You want me to buy? But what do you need the money for? I ask questions, to be honest. I do ask questions. Now, you need to tell me why. Oh, I want to buy a new phone.
New phone is very important, bro.
New phone is very important.
iPhone 16 is out now.
Okay. Then you will go and work to buy your iPhone 16. It's not me that will buy your iPhone 16. Or my laptop in school has crashed. Okay, let's find a way to get you a new laptop. Understand? Oh, I saw these sneakers online. I want to buy. You would go and look for a job to buy that sneakers.
You wouldn't buy sneakers.
I will give you money. Do you understand? I give you money at random. Not even when you ask me. I give you money at random. Do you understand? So that money I've given you at random can suffice for you to buy some things that you want to buy. If I want to buy something for you, I can also see something and I'm like, I saw the sneakers, you like it, I'll buy it for you.
Right.
But the moment they begin to have that notion that every time I ask this person for money, he will give me, they begin to cook up stories. So it's not just a thing of just your family, like I said. It happens to everybody, even those that idea from outside. The one who sang a song now, it said, if I like PT this boy, every day in a billing with their shameful decoy. Understand? You say in Papa join, in Mama join. Do you understand? So, bro, they will bill you. They will cook up stories. They will bring decoys for you too. But you should be able to understand that at the end of my month, 1/3 is going to here. The second one is going here. And so that one, we just settle bills and we'll give money. At the end of the day, if it's going to reduce the money you're going to invest, or the money, nobody's sick. Nobody's in the hospital. Do you understand? As long as that thing is not paramount, if you can shift it, shift it. To be honest, when you have excess, you can give it. But it's not every time I just want to, like, throw it out.
Fair play. I get it. What are the misconceptions surrounding finances when it comes to dating and relationship? I would like for you to share your personal experience if you can. Like, these are the things that you've experienced. These are the things that's been preached to you. These are the things that you believe in. Just share that with me, please.
Okay. I would answer that. And it's very, very particular because, yes, I have experiences with that. Especially when it comes to...
You look like you do.
Yeah. Because I ask 1,000 questions. First off, people talk about 50-50. I don't want to say it, but yeah, let me say it.
You don't want to say it. That's all right, go on.
People talk about 50-50 and like, okay, I'll give you 50, you give me 50. And I'm like, okay, if you save 50 for yourself and give me 50, what is the intention of that 50? What do you want? Do you have another family somewhere you want to go and take care of the 50 away? What do you want to do with that 50?
So you prefer 100?
So I believe like if both of you are a team and you want to work, I understand that, yes, in the Garden of Eden, when God that's where they all
back.
Yes, that's where they go to. Like the ladies just go there like, oh, in the Garden of Eden, man is supposed to provide. I understand. I agree men are supposed to provide. I agree men should provide for their family because you are the person that went out to say, oh, I want you. Do you understand? She didn't come to you to say she wants you. Maybe in a case where she came to you, both of you can have that agreement. It depends on the agreement you side. But the agreement that I side, I came up to you to say I want you. So it's more like calling somebody out on a date. Get. So if you're bringing me out for a date, you should pay. You get. So if I'm asking you out, I should be able to provide for you. God bless you guys with kids. You should be able to provide for them, also give them a roof over their head, pay your bills and all. But when God now created Eve, he now said, what? I will give you a support, right? A helpmeet. So now this person is supposed to be your helpmeet. But in a case where this person is not wanting to be your helpmeet when it comes to finance, but I can give you moral support, I can give you mental support, I can give you emotional support. But when it comes to financial support, the support ends. Do you understand? So it now questions, where is your heart? Okay, so remember I said, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. And one thing I know about women is, if they really like you, that finance, they will drop it. If a woman really likes you, she will show you even with her finances. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I am very sure. It might not be everything. It might not be like 100% of her money.
That is where the 50-50 comes in now. You drop 50, I drop 50, but not everything.
That's the problem. So, especially from where I am coming from now, and a lot of Nigerian girls that come to the UK now, if you want to be like in the dating scene, or African girls that come to the UK, let me say a lot. They don't subscribe to that idea of 50-50. Like, oh, I'm a very traditional lady. I grew up in a family where my father provided everything. So you are going to provide everything for me. If you're not doing that, no, that's not my deal. I'm not going to do that deal. Do you understand? So I think that as a unit between a man and a woman, if you're earning 1,000 and I'm earning 3,000, we bring everything to the family for that month. We've got how much? 4,000. Do you understand? I believe like we can both collectively work. That's what I think. We can both collectively work. My wife can be my project manager, can be the house manager, can be the manager of the house. Take all the finances. Do you understand? But how can we make sure that, okay, the mortgage is paid, the bills are paid, the kids are all right, there's food in the house, we have enough to invest, we have enough to put in our savings, say for emergencies and all. You get, but if okay, let's look at today's scenario, for example. In the UK, the average people earn in the UK is about 32,000. That's your take homes around 1,900. So you come back home at the end of the month with 1,900 to 2,000 if you have side hustle. You don't pay the rent. So let's say you live in a 2-bed, for example, you pay like 700. You pay bills. You pay.
By the way, you are paying 700 because it's around Newcastle. You're not paying 700 rent in other places.
Do you understand? So now let's say you now live in Newcastle City Centre. Do you understand? You now pay like 1,000. You now pay council tax. You pay what other tax? Water. You pay electricity. By the end of the day, you're spending about 1,500. You've not fed yourself yet. Do you understand? So, and you have a wife that works. You understand? And she says, oh, all right, my husband is just going to find a way magically to make that money, and it's still going to buy you a holiday. It's still going to buy you Chanel bag. Do you understand? It's going to buy you the nice clothes, buy you the nice shoes and all and all and all. So I feel like if both of them can come together, you might not even bring everything. I just believe like I'm in 100. So, but I need to see where you are at. It might not be the same formula for everybody because every other relationship is unique.
Right.
They're unique to themselves. If you want to do 50-50 in your relationship, like that's the best that works for you. Yes, but in my kind, I feel like I want to bring 100 and I want to see like the full commitment from my significant other too. That's just in my own end.
There's one daunting question that is a bit.
Let's get ready for that.
Yeah.
Let's get ready.
So I'm going to ask you this question, right?
Yeah.
And I need you to be very, very honest,
Yeah.
right? No judgment here. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Here we go. You are offered $500 million in cash to live your entire life behind, including your identity, your family, and your friends. You have to 100% no contact, but you can give one person 1 million before you go. Would you take the money? If yes, what would you do with it? And if no, why?
So I have $500 million and I'll leave everything.
Your identity. Your identity, your family, your friends, like no contact.
No contact with my family and friends.
Nobody. And you get to leave one person with $1 million.
500 and 1 million. Should I be honest?
This is the whole point.
All right.
I don't want you to lie to me anyways.
I hope my family doesn't see this.
They'll probably will, but okay. This is what your this is what your loves want. Go on.
Family, please, if you see this, don't judge
I'm sorry.
me. Don't judge
I
me.
think I have your answer already.
All right. Listen. 500 million.
In cash.
What is 500 million without family?
It's not like you're not going to have any other family again, no. But it's just the family, the identity you have right now.
Is it my extended family?
Your identity, bro. That means everything that has to do with you. So maybe you're relocating to a completely new place. No contacts with the family, no friends, you're starting a new life.
Okay. You know, one day
you cannot reach out to them again.
Okay.
Don't try to.
Okay. You know, we will all one day, right? So
that is where you want to reconnect with them.
No, like, you know what? And they will forget me.
Okay.
Do you understand? So if I give them $1 million,
you only get to give one person though.
I'll give my father so that you share it for the family.
So that means you're taking the $500 million.
So if I take 499,000
million dollars. Yeah.
I can go somewhere else and raise a new. I have to think about this thing. If it's about my personal life, my career, I can give that away. Like, I can go and do the new career.
With that kind of money, I don't think you will need a career. But go.
I don't need a career, so I can't contact my family. But what if they contact me? What if they
your
find
identity
me?
is gone, bro? What you are doing, I see what you are doing. I see through what you are doing. But that is not the question. Say it with your full chest. You say bye-bye to daddy, mommy,
$500
brothers.
million is not small money.
You don't say.
I would give my dad $1 million. Take care of the family, and I would just go somewhere with 499. I'll go start up a new family there.
Really?
Build a new community, help people.
Okay, that's what you're going to do with the money.
Yes, I will find myself in helping people, helping communities, helping people grow. Yes, because I feel like if I have that money, you could help the less privileged, you could help sick people, you could help animals.
In general, you collect the money and leave your
I mean,
yes, I would take them. That's
so
why I
I'm
said,
trying to compensate it with helping people.
I will help. Yeah, just that.
But you cannot help it, really. You're going to choose money over your family.
I mean, as I said, one day you will still leave your family.
Amma, would you?
That was,
$500 million.
yeah.
Then you get to give one person 1 million. Then you forget your identity, your friends, your family, everybody. Would you take the money?
No, just because of Trinity and Noah.
Aww.
They are paying for it.
That's what you see.
The last
See,
they play
listen.
in cash.
The amount of time you will spend with your father and your mother is not more than 30 years. But
This is where the analysis comes in.
yeah. So if you get married to somebody now, for example, right? The amount of years, God bless you guys together, you will spend more years than the amount of years you've spent with your family. There are people who live abroad now and for 20 years they've not seen their father, they've not seen their mother before.
But they are still in contact.
They're still in contact.
And they still have friends.
There's some people that they've never seen before.
And they still have friends. And they still have friends. Because you are cutting off, including your friends.
Yes.
Like, you have nobody.
Some of their family members are in prison, life imprisonment. They would never see them again. So do you understand? So you have to just place this in perspective. You have to still find soccer in something. To be honest, $500 million is not small. It's not small money. If I give dad $1 million and just put everything together, that money should go a very long way. Like set up then $499, move up somewhere up north, by the coastline.
What about your charity?
Yeah, so
No, you're talking about flexing now.
when you go to that coastline, buy a house, get a small yacht, get small cars. Then
Small yacht.
you now look around.
You have $499 million, bro.
That's why it's a small one. Why
Yeah,
is
you are
small?
not buying. I know you left your family for it. You are not leaving your family to buy a
See,
small
I get to
yacht.
this. Did I come with my family? I came to this one alone, and you will leave me alone.
God. You just threw your family under the bus.
I get the $1 million.
Out of $500 million.
See, you'll be shocked. I'm not saying my family will do that because I have a very lovely family. To be honest, I've been thinking about it, but you'll be shocked that your family will sell you off for less than $1 million. Your family will sell you. Family, they will give you away. Say, oh, give me 100,000. Have you seen that video where they said, "Will you slap your mother for 70,000?" So like, mommy, I will help you. Some people do it. You understand? So this one, they think I should slap my mother now. So let's say.
They are even leaving them with money.
I'm leaving you with money. Do you know what? I mean, this story that money will build in Banana Island or Ikoyi.
It's $1 million though. I don't think it would do a lot.
$1 million.
In Ikoyi.
That's like 1.7 billion.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Yeah, 1.7 billion will build you a house in Ikoyi.
Definitely, but it's not a crazy amount. And if you are going to be sharing it with, I know how important $1 million is. So let's not get, but
if you spend 100,000 daily of 1 billion, you will spend it for 27.8 years. 100,000 naira, and I'm not sure if you're not extravagant in Nigeria, you spend 100,000 naira every day. What are you buying? Just feeding, taking care of your house. If you spend 1 billion naira,
wait, you want the family to remain in Nigeria?
No, I'm just saying.
This guy, you know
what is my dad? What is my dad coming to do in the UK or in America now? He just come visit, go somewhere, but not like.
But once you start visiting and all of that, the money is going.
Most of the people that are here when they are 60, 65, 70, and they have their roots back, they want to go back home. But you can pay for more services. Have nannies come around, Here, nanny minimum amount is £11.85, £12. You understand? But over there it's cheaper, so you can just have, So they want to move back home.
Long story short, you're choosing money over your family.
I'm not choosing money. I'm just choosing the situation is.
Tell them you are sorry.
Mommy, I'm sorry, but I gave you $1 million. I'm sorry.
God. To be honest, I feel like as a human, if anybody was to be offered that, most of us would take the money.
Yeah.
There are some people that wouldn't take the money still, though.
Like who? Elon Musk.
No, there are some people that they just don't have that kind of
money.
Relationship with money. Not you.
That money really helped my family when I'm not around. So I really give them that money. $1 million.
It's the way you are making it. You're exaggerating the $1 million.
What? See, I'm not exaggerating it. $1 million, even here, will buy you 10 buildings. It will buy you 10 buildings.
Hold on. Where?
In the UK.
Like where in the UK though?
Not London. For example. In London, you buy you like two.
Like
maybe.
two.
You buy you like two. But let's say you live in Newcastle, for example, you see a house for like 100K, or like in dollars, like in pounds now, should be like maybe like around
Like
90-ish. You will see a house that will buy you 90. If you have 10 of that, and you have people giving you 1,000 every month, you are good for life. Just go chill and just do renovations.
That's good, man.
And pay your agents and sleep. You understand? And every month you get like whatever 6,000, 5,000, 7,000 coming to your account without you doing nothing. You either want to reinvest that money if you still want to work, or just go to go on one island and just be chilling and be going off and coming back.
You took $500 million over your family.
No, I give them $1 million.
Are you going to give your friends too? What about your friends?
You said I should just give one person $1 million now.
Yes, now. So what's going to happen to your friends? Or are they going to share it among your friends too?
My friends will be alright too.
Oh, really?
If they want to, I can give them part of the $4.99 and give them small something.
You are not allowed. You only get to give one person.
Wait, who's my friend now?
All of a sudden, he doesn't know
I
his
don't
friend.
know who's my friend now, to be honest. If you are my friend, just tag me. I'll find you something.
If you are his friend, we think
I will find you something. But even them will choose the money over me.
I swear.
Even them, what? 500 million?
I feel like I have the set of friends that if I don't take the money, they will swear for me. Like, how dare you? Because of the friendship you have for me, that's why you don't take the money.
Even Obama is less than $300 million. Yes, it's less than $300 million each.
Oh, really?
It's about 230 something, 280 something.
So you'll be richer than Obama.
I'll be richer than Obama.
Who doesn't want to be richer than Obama?
So
everybody wants to.
Some people actually don't like money.
That's what I'm saying.
Some
like,
people don't want to be rich. I want.
But do you think you'll be happy?
Huh?
Do you think you'll be happy?
Happiness is, how do you say it? Happiness is there's a word for it. Happiness is
happiness.
No, so happiness is not weather. It's happiness is just something that you will create.
You create happiness.
Yes.
How?
You will create your own happiness.
How would you create your own happiness?
How are you happy? How are you happy? See, I'm happy now. I can be sad later.
Do you think you can be happy if you don't have anybody to share it with?
That's why you have to create a new community. Do you understand? You would. I will now dive off somewhere. Those kind of old movie stories that you watch. You now become the prince who is poor. You now find true love. And you now find true love. So I'll now park my G-Wagon somewhere. You understand? Then I'll just.
This is like the 4th or the 5th time that you've mentioned the G-Wagon.
I love G-Wagon.
Is that your dream car?
G-Wagon. I love it so much though.
G-Wagon is my dream car.
Yeah, Brabus.
I swear, like
Brabus.
I don't know if it's Brabus. I shall know. God,
G63.
please, before I die.
Yeah, please let me drive one G-Wagon.
I need a G-Wagon.
God, if you see 2024, if you see that dashboard.
Yeah.
If you see the dashboard.
Thank you for coming on this episode. Honestly, I'm trying to find the best way to close it, but
it's really a pleasure to be here.
I swear, like, it was really good chatting with you. Yeah, if people want to reach out to you, if people want to like connect with you, how do we reach out to you? How do we get in touch with you?
Oh, I'm just on Instagram. I am Jigsy.
All right.
Yes, I'm Jigsy on Instagram. Yeah. Then on TikTok. No, let's just do Instagram.
Right, you don't want your TikTok people to.
Yeah, so on TikTok.
Oh, it's alright if you don't want to share.
No, it's Odumiki David.
Oh, you're going to have to spell that out.
Yeah,
we can include that in the video. So
it's Odumiki David. So I tried to craft the name to be my name is David.
Oh, okay.
So it's a local dialect.
Okay.
Odumiki David. So my name is David.
Alright.
So I crafted it to put in one word. Yes.
That's cool.
Or you could just search Yale, YALE.
All right.
Yeah.
This was a great conversation. This was a really chill vibes. Thanks for coming again. Really
Thank you very much
appreciate
for
it.
having me. I really enjoyed myself.
Guys, as you go through your week, remain obeying, remain refined, and in all your dealings with your loved ones, with your relationships, with your friends, with your family, always move with so much intent and don't let anybody use you. Prioritize your loyalty, prioritize yourself, live your life for you. Choose yourself.
They will
Always
move
choose
on.
yourself. Hmm?
They will move on. They'll be
And-
fine.
Yeah, and choose $500 million too.
Choose 500 million, please.
Or choose you, man.
Depends on what you want, though. But
Yeah, we'll see you guys on
in
our
case
next
you have the
episode.
opportunity, call me.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Peace out, guys.
Bye.